Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is hautemesstom, and I am currently in the middle of a 6-month no-buy, so I'm spending a lot of time learning to love my collection as it currently is. This is a project pan, which is a perfect way to discover and love your collection for as it is and kind of get to know like what you do and you do not like in your collection, which like is something that maybe we should all take a little bit more self-reflection and do. We don't need things that we don't like in our collection. They might be things that work for other people and we could pass those on to those people. So that is great. Okay, let's talk about some things. So I don't know. I feel like it's been like well over a month since my last project pan check-in. Like I do not remember the last time I did one. So I have it all in front of me. We're gonna like go through it one by one, talk a little bit about it. I don't expect this to be a long video. I'm not the best at project panning, specifically when it comes to like photos and comparison and use over month. This is like not my gig. But anyway, let's talk about some stuff. So the first one it has been a gimme product. Like I knew this was gonna be a product that was no problem for me. I only have one setting spray / finishing spray in my collection. It is MAC Fix Plus. It's like kind of my go-to. It's something that I will continue to buy in the future. It's something that I'm going to need to replenish on. I am not quite done with it, but like we're like almost there, to the point that I realized recently that my Mac Pro discount was about to expire or just expired, and I renewed it just so I can buy Fix Plus. I don't buy a lot from Mac as it is. Like it's not like a brand. Like I like the paint pots and I love Fix Plus here. It's a good friend of mine. It's just a beautiful finishing spray. Sorry, I'm just like looking at myself in this. I look so good today. You're gonna see this makeup in quite a few videos. I'm a little bit behind. I'm playing catch up. I'm making more content than I typically do with one look. So settle on this face because you're gonna see a lot of it if you're a regular here on my channel. Making great progress on it. Am gonna repurchase it. I'm okay to repurchase things and re-up things. That's part of my rules. If you want to see my rules for my no-buy, go up here. Definitely need to buy more of this because there's also a certain point, like when you get very low, where the sprayer doesn't really work as well. Like there's a beautiful, there's like a beautiful mist that this spray has, and like it starts spraying droplets, and which is like not fun. Does it really count in a project pan? Yeah, you need to have something that motivates you, okay? Let's talk about something that like rotated in a couple months ago. I don't even remember when I started this project pan. I also don't really have an end date. Oh my God. So this is the Rodial Instaglam contouring powder. It's the dumbest name. Instaglam contouring powder number 3. And I also think that this product is disappearing. I recently talked about it and was like, putting affiliate links in the description below, which I don't always do, but if I have spent a lot of time like essentially selling a product that I really enjoy, I would, if you wanted to buy it based on my recommendation, it'd be very cool of you to use an affiliate link and get me some money. But you don't have to do that. It's like giving you the option to support my channel in such a way. So contour powder, I've talked many times, if you are like following along with my project pan, that like it's something that I'm like actually pretty good at hitting pan on organically. There is a good dip in here. It's definitely like something that pan is gonna happen on. I don't think next month, but maybe the month after that. But yes, she has seen some use. She's looking more like this as opposed to this. You know what I mean? I use it every time I do my makeup. It's like never not being used, so it is getting used. Next up, which is something I probably should weigh, is the Mercier translucent setting powder. Now, last time I talked about it, it was like halfway, and it is like now like a quarter. Like that's about how much I've used. So I've clearly made progress on this. It's the only setting powder I'm using. I'm using it for my foundation reviews. I'm just like using it all of the time. I really enjoy this powder. I'm glad that I like actually rotated this in as something that I wanted to pan because I almost got rid of. I had another Laura Mercier setting powder that I was like, well, I'll just declare it. It's like not my favorite, but like, well, it's not my favorite setting powder. It's a very good setting powder. And I forgot that. So I'm glad that this has been like reminding me that this is a powder that I enjoy using and would like to see through to the end. I won't be using the Laura Mercier after I finish this one. I'll start working on a different powder, probably the Mcgrath one, just to get myself like reacquainted with that. But yes, beautiful powder. Love it. Making progress on it. She's looking good. Let's talk about let's talk about a little bit of a fail. But I don't think this fail is like on my behalf. It's like the product has failed. So this is a Chantecaille Lip Chic. This is the shade Honey Pot. And I like did not use this at all. At all. Here's the thing. This product barely shows up on my lips. It's almost like the same color as my lips. I don't know if it's because it's a sheer color or it's like just a close color to my lips. I think it's both things. So when I put it on, it's like not much has happened. But beyond that, I don't know. I just don't feel like there are like benefits to wearing this. Like if it wore like a chapstick and I felt like it was very nourishing to my lips, sure. I would just wear it like a chapstick because it's like undetectable on my lips. But it's not. And it's not like a lip gloss. Like, I like the way lip gloss feels on my lips. Well, a good lip gloss. I like the way a good lip gloss feels on my lips. Feels comfortable, feels luxurious, feels great. But this just, like, I almost feel like it dries. Not like, it's not like a matte lipstick where I feel like my lips are, like, dry. But it's also, like, not comfortable and pleasant either. And then it kind of, like, pills up on the lips and just looks bad. It just, like, makes my lips look bad. And that's unfortunate. Also, this is like not something that I've been rough and tough on, and this logo is like coming off. I find like a big problem because the packaging otherwise is like very nice. It has a magnetic closure, which I love. Feels luxe to hold, but not on the lips. So I think I'm just gonna declutter this. I'm decluttering this now. If you are my friend and you see this and it's something you wanted to try, like hit me up. I'll let you have it. Like I'll let you have it. I'm not introducing anything new into it. I'm currently using a Mario Badescu lip balm, but I don't think that's like an interesting thing to put into my pan. And I don't wear enough colored makeup to like put another lip product into this project pan. So I think we're just kind of dropping the lip product. And I think also like hyper focusing on like a few things to pan is going to be better for me in the long run anyway, and like a little bit more realistic for me, because I don't want my panning to feel like, I mean, not that it's like always going to feel like a chore, but like less of a chore. Like I want it to feel like less of a chore. And I have an empty. I do have an empty. So it's like been in my project pan for so long, and there was like not that much left in it, but I finally took the time. This is the Tarte Timeless Priming, oh my god, Timeless Smoothing Primer. And I really love this. It's on my to rebuy, but it's not something I'm going to run out and rebuy. I really love my Bobbi Brown face base. I use that all the time. I don't know that this is like something I'm gonna run out and buy again, but if I do, like when I do buy, I'm pretty sure it's like a when I do purchase this in the future, I will buy the full size instead of the mini. This is like the mini guy because I really do love it. So happy to have moved on from this. I'm happy to find, like, this has been sitting on my vanity for a bit. I feel like I finished it not long after my last check-in, and I was like, okay, so it's just like kind of just been hanging around in my collection. Finally able to move it in a place where it's like not around, which is in the recycling bin. So I'm excited that this is gone. I'm going to introduce a new primer, but I don't know how the progress of that's going to go. But I didn't bring it over. Let me go grab that. Okay, so I'm going to introduce, this is the Urban Decay All Nighter primer. It's going to be hard to track progress on this because it's like a squeezy tube. It's going to be one of those things where I think it's just going to be like a surprise to me. Also, I have never used up something in packaging like this before, like gotten to the end of it. So I don't know how annoying it is to get everything out, because is there like a stick? I really don't know how this packaging works. I think it works very similarly to my Little Bay Bobbi Brown. And so I wouldn't mind throwing this in. I might just, I don't want to use this instead of my Bobbi Brown. I think I'm just going to use them both together. But it's going to encourage me to not always just use the Bobbi Brown and like throw something else on. And I really do want to just like see if I like this with a myriad of foundations. I do like this primer. I think it does create a very nice base. Not something that's like smoothing like the Tarte one. It's like not the same experience, but definitely nice. Definitely a nice experience using this product. So I'm happy to bring it into my project pan. So while I was editing, I realized I had like missed a couple of things that I have in my project pan. And I'm obviously in a different location, and it's obviously a different day. So first and foremost, I didn't talk about my Burberry bronzer. Not that I'm having anything exciting to talk about. There is no pan. There's like why? We're not gonna linger. I'm still working on it. So this one has a little bit of better progress. Sorry, I'm like a little bit distracted. So this is the Mcgrath Shiny Nude Stick. So when you roll it up, it's like pretty hard to tell what I've used and what I haven't. However, when I first started this project, when I scrolled it all the way down, there was like almost no room on the side, so I clearly have made some progress. I am using this a little bit less than I had been initially. I've just been playing, I wanted to play with my other highlights, so I've just been like always resorting back to that one, but not always like explicitly using that one, which I had been doing for a while. Finally, the YSL Touche Clot Radiant Touch Concealer. I do think I'm close to being done because it's very top heavy as far as weight goes. I think like I've used it enough where like all of the product is kind of getting to the top. I really love this concealer. I do think that once I work my way through my entire collection, I don't know how much concealer I'm going to want to have in my collection. So I'm like making big plans about like what the new year is going to bring as far as like where my collection will stand, what it's going to look like. I've been thinking a lot about it, so when I do my foundation reviews, I don't use concealer, and I've been liking the way that looks. Like, I don't know that I always need concealer. And I like this one because it is such low coverage, and I have been really liking like the light coverage foundations. I think that this is gonna work really well. So this might be a concealer that I consider just like repurchasing. It is a little bit expensive, but I like the way it performs. I might try to find like alternatives to it too in the future, but like as it currently stands, it's like I really like it, and I like the way it performs. It doesn't crease under my eyes. It gives me a little bit of brightening, but it's like not too bright. I just really like the way it performs. So I think like I might have a light coverage and a full coverage concealer. And the full coverage for being like days where I really want to go glam. But anyway, that's really not what the point of these videos are, but I do think I'm almost done with that one. So I am excited to get a move on with that one. So I'm gonna go to my outro now. Okay, that wraps that little check-in up. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe. If you are doing your own project pan or you're on your own no-buy, loving your collection as it is, would love to have you join you here and have some discourse in the comments. Make sure you like this video so other people can find me in this crazy algorithm. If you like my voice and want to hear me in other content, please check the description box below. I am on 3 podcasts, and my link tree will take you wherever you want to go. You can also follow me on Instagram if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Friends.